All right, so listen up, guys. I'm coming to you today as a coach, and I really feel like I needed to reach out to some of you guys today just to say, stay in the game with me. Stay in the game, especially for a lot of you who just started one-on-one speaking coaching with me as of a couple of weeks ago. I feel like I still hear a lot of you kind of saying in the back of your minds, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can get in front of people and talk and speak. Listen, most of you, I guarantee you, most of you are just one small victory away from seeing your entire life change. Most of you have never really stepped in front of an audience before and had to deliver a 30-second pitch on yourselves, or had to deliver a story or a message or a presentation, and you're still afraid of it. Now listen, I've been giving you guys the tools and the resources and exactly what to do. Follow those steps. Listen, as a coach, I'm dedicated this entire year to being in the game with you. I have your back. So I know a lot of you feel like, if you felt like someone had your back, you'd be able to perform better. Listen, I've got your back. Those of you who know anything about me, if you've been able to see me perform live on stage, or if you've read one of my books, one thing you know about me as a person who's overcome homelessness, as a person who's been let go from jobs before, as a person who's been through some of the worst things in life, one thing you know about me is I never give up. Once I'm in the game, I stay in the game, and I have your back. I'm in this game with you. So I just want to encourage you, get off the bench and get in the game. A lot of you who've been coaching with me this past week even, I've given you journals and I've given you some really serious processes about writing things down and how to commit things to your memory before you get up on stage so you can overcome the anxiety. Listen, I'm going to tell you, that same strategy that I gave you works when it comes to confidence. So I feel like I hear a lot of you saying, you don't know if you can do it. I don't know if I can get in front of people. I don't know if I can continue on. Let me tell you something. Anytime you feel that thought coming into your mind, cancel that thought out. Never let that come out of your mouth. Let me tell you something. The same way that you write down and journalize the stuff that I told you to memorize, it works the same way when it comes to what comes out of your mouth. Listen, what you speak into existence, whatever you speak out of your mouth with power, passion, and belief, that gets burned and imprinted onto your subconscious mind and in your memory. Whatever you speak is what starts formulating in your life. So if you say, I don't know if I can do this, I don't know if I can get in front of people and talk, I don't know, I think I'm going to fail, I think I'm going to quit, or I think I'm going to give up, what's going to happen is you're going to create those scenarios in your life for you to be anxious, for you to be nervous, for you not to be able to make it, and for you to give up. And that's what's going to happen. Listen, if that is you, stop yourself right now. And I want you to counter that thought with something productive, with a reality that you want to have happen. So if you have a speech that's coming up next week, or if you have a presentation of some sort, what I want you to do is I want you to close your mouth, get in the journal that I gave you, and write out how you want that victory to happen. I want you to write out, I'm going to ace this interview. I'm going to ace this presentation. I'm going to be dynamic when I get in front of these people. And I'm going to say my message with power, passion, and conviction, and they're going to love it. I want you to write that down. And every time you feel some other thought coming of failure, I want you to counter that thought with that success affirmation that I just gave you right there. Listen, it works the same way. Most of you are just one success story away from victory. Last long enough in this game with me to see the victory come to pass in your life. Do not quit on me. Do not quit on yourself. Listen, I'm in the game with you. I'm going to say it again. I want you to last long enough to see the victory happen in your life. I'm here with you. I'm your coach. I have your back. I love you guys. I care about you guys. I'm going to check up on you. I'm going to give you whatever resource you need and whatever motivation and inspiration you need. I'm going to tell you the truth, whatever it's going to take to help you get across the finish line. I also feel like I hear a lot of you saying that you feel like you should be way further along in life. You feel like you shouldn't have this anxiety problem or this lack of confidence problem. Listen, let me tell you, don't despise small beginnings. Just because you're starting the book right now and someone's already on chapter 4, don't compare your life to someone else's life. This is just round 1. Do not quit on yourself in round 1. Stay in the game with me. I have your back, and I'm going to be checking on a lot of you this week. Watch your phone, watch the text. I'm going to be calling you. Amazing and phenomenal things are going to happen for those of you who last in this game with me. Last more than round 1. Stay in this thing with me all the way to the end, all the way to the finish line. You can do this, and I've got your back.